Hi, I'm James and thanks for tuning in to eBuyer. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at Sony's Xperia 10 Mark III, a phone with some really interesting specification. From support for dual SIM cards to a large 4,500 mAh battery, it's got quite an impressive spec list. A triple camera array gives you plenty of versatility, while a lovely HDR OLED display makes it perfect for content consumption. As if that wasn't enough, an IP68 water resistance rating means it's great if you're a little bit clumsy, like me. In this video, I'll be unboxing the device for the first time, covering everything that's included in the box and running through the setup process before testing out that HDR display and triple camera array. Let's do this. Opening up the box of the phone is always a good place to start, and you can see the device actually sits at the top, front and centre. It comes in this nice sort of plastic wrapping to keep it safe in transit, and first impressions in the hand, the device feels pretty good. You can see straight away that triple camera array as well, which is always nice to see. We will of course test that in detail later on in this video. I'll come back to the rest of the unboxing in a moment, but at the top here you've also got your 8-megapixel selfie camera with this really cool aspect ratio that leads to a pretty tall device actually. Perfect for scrolling through Twitter or Instagram or Facebook and having lots of content on your screen at any one time. In the rest of the box, we've then just got a few simple additional accessories. From any legal documentation to an included plug adapter, this is of course USB Type-A, a USB-A to USB Type-C charging cable, and that then is basically everything you get included in the box. Nice and simple, nice and easy, but my first impressions of the device are actually really good. You've got this glass back as well, something I love to see, a little NFC logo here as well for fast pairing of devices and use of Google Pay in shops. A dual flash at the rear as well. We will of course cover all of this in a bit more detail in a second, but first impressions of the device are really good. In order to really test out the screen, one of course of the major selling points of this Xperia device, I've gone ahead, enabled HDR mode, and then just jumped into the settings in the YouTube player and set it to 1440p Quad HD, 60 frames per second at HDR. You can now see the vibrancy and the richness of the colours is fantastic, and the dynamic range, which is the difference between the brightest and the darkest parts of the image, is phenomenal. Even here, an image that's relatively dark, you see real kind of gradients to how dark the image is in certain areas. This top left, for example, here of this shot, or the bottom left here, you wouldn't normally get that definition and that blackness when contrasted with the bright light that you do on this device and a HDR screen in general. I'd go as far as to say, in fact, that HDR is arguably more important than resolution, although this device does of course have both. That's because dynamic range, in my opinion, is something that's much more easily perceived than more pixels. A brighter, more vibrant image, look at the blacks on this image, they look phenomenal and sort of blend in actually with the table and the bezels on the phone itself. That's how you can really tell that the image looks superb. Of course, the 20:10 aspect ratio as well on this device really kind of accentuates that and gives you a really immersive experience. That letterbox kind of look, for example, on films will be gone with this device, as they'll fill the whole screen in your favourite Netflix or Prime Video shows. We've tested out the screen though, but what about the audio? What about the speakers on this device? Let's go ahead and just load up some royalty-free music on YouTube and just test out the speakers from sort of quiet right up to the loudest points. So that's currently now running at the device's loudest volume. You're seeing how loud I'm actually having to speak over it, but I'll give you a second to listen to it. Definitely on the louder end of the spectrum. You've got this larger, of course, speaker right at the bottom here, which complements the additional speaker here used for calls. So you don't quite get stereo sound, but you do get quite a lot of sound output on the bottom. This is one of our favourite royalty-free music tracks, and it sounds pretty good. Phone speakers, of course, being so small and confined in space, are never going to be as rich or vivid as a dedicated Bluetooth speaker or even a pair of headphones, but having a good set of speakers for content consumption when you've got that amazing HDR screen is a big bonus. One of the major selling points of this Xperia device is the camera tech on board, from the wide-angle selfie lens to the 3 cameras at the rear that allow you to get everything from a wide to a standard and a telephoto shot to perfectly capture your subject. We figured though that testing the camera in this studio was a little bit of a pointless exercise, so eBuyer's in-house expert Adam headed to a local town to test out the camera tech for himself. Over to you, Adam.
For a mid-range device, the Xperia's camera setup is surprisingly robust, as Sony routinely offers their image sensors to top-tier devices for other manufacturers. They've clearly leveraged their experience on this phone. You've got 3 rear cameras, an ultra-wide angle, a wide angle and a telephoto. This is a well-rounded selection where each camera has a practical use case. It doesn't feel like a tacked-on inclusion. The telephoto was great for punching in close without relying on software-level zoom. And the ultra-wide angle came in handy for fully capturing grander structures like churches. It shoots in 4K, 30 frames per second, using stabilization for smoother shots, and the obligatory selfie camera tests produce pleasing results. Unlike closely priced offerings, the Xperia doesn't turn to an overblown, vivid colour profile. It takes rather toned down but more accurate shots. I personally prefer this approach. The results aren't instantly eye-catching, but lets you tweak them to your liking. Let's throw it back to James at the studio.
Overall, the Sony Xperia 10 Mark III is a nifty device with a cool triple camera rear array, solid selfie camera up front, a headphone jack, expandable storage, and a stunning HDR OLED display that really does deliver some fantastic image quality. If you'd like to learn more about this device or pick one up for yourself, check out the links in the description of this video over at ebuyer.com. Thank you for tuning in though, and as always, we'll see you soon.